My name is Professor Dauda Bawa. I'm the Director of the TETFund Centre of Excellence in Food Security, University of Jos. I'm a Professor of Agricultural Extension with specialization in rural development and technology adoption. I took over as the Director on the 11th of April 2025. And after reviewing and looking at the situation that I met at the center, I now said we deem it fit to have a kind of training so that each and every staff will understand his role, what he is supposed to do, and so on and so forth. Because training is very, very important, more especially if you want to have impact in an organization. So these are some of the reasons that made us as a center to come together and say, okay, we have to look for experts and people who have been running such similar centers to come to teach us the art and science of running a center of excellence.
It is very instructive to say that this training was born out of genuine concern by the university for the TETFund Centre of Excellence in Food Security in the University of Jos. It was born out of genuine passion of the leadership of this university to ensure that the center is able to deliver on the objective that was set for the center. It is very instructive to also say that the new director of the center is also very passionate. And so we need to collaborate together to ensuring that the objective for which the center was established is actually met.
For me, it was an opportunity to be able to encourage, build the capacity of the staff, which many of them are newly drawn to this center, because we've followed them for a while and we've realized that they've not been able to understand the vision and the mandate of the center.
Since assuming office as director, Professor Dauda Bawa has infused the center with renewed energy and vision. He has carefully assembled this team of scientific members and administrative staff whose expertise and commitment inspire great confidence. I must emphasize that I have high expectations of this leadership and indeed the team, you, that has been identified, to contribute to this. It is on this strength of this confidence that I approve the organization of this capacity building workshop, along with other requests made by the center, so that the center may realign, refocus, reposition itself for greater effectiveness in fulfilling its mandate of teaching, research, innovation, and institutional development in food security.
I saw passion, I saw interest, and I saw in the participants great desire. Number one, to learn. Number two, to also go forward and implement what we have learned in the last few days. It was very engaging. They listen, and where we need to assist them in taking decisions, we have also done that.
The key skills I'm taking away, they are in different folds. First, knowledge. My knowledge level has increased. I now know what the center is all about. I know the mandate for the center. I have been equipped with certain skills for curriculum development. For instance, I belong to the environmental team, and our team is cross-cutting. You will find us in virtually all the areas of thematic specializations. So for our own area, one of the skills we are taking away is curriculum development.
So one thing I've learned from this training is that I should open up on the ideas that I have with colleagues within the department and outside the department for the growth of the center, because the growth of the center also means my own personal growth.
Honestly, I learned a lot both from my colleagues from different fields, and then the facilitator too did a great job by opening our eyes to different opportunities, and most importantly, entrepreneurship opportunities. And I realized that there are so many things I can do.
One part of the training that stood out for me was the visitations. We went to visit the center facility, we went to the farms, and we went to the veterinary hospital. And there was so much to see. We saw lapses from what has been there before, and we saw that there's a lot of work that we need to put in. So that gave us an insight already into the things that we need to do.
So one great deal of skill I'm taking away from this training is that skill of excellence. Whatsoever you do it very well, very concise, and be very precise.
Talking about food security, I didn't really know what it was all about. But coming for this training, which I appreciate a lot, I now have a direction. I now know that we are here, we have different professions here, different professional bodies here, crisscrossing. I now know that I, as a veterinarian, can work with other faculties, other bodies that are not, will I say, in my own thinking, when are not related to my field.
The excursion we went to, especially to the veterinary hospital. So I learned a lot from the life of Professor Lami Lombin, her commitment, her sense of excellence, how sacrificial she is, raising funds on her own to develop that center.
You see, we have discussed about the issue of innovations, the issue of research, the issues of making impact, and now all these thematic groups will work together in unity, synergy, and collaborating with each other so that now we will provide solution to the issue of food security both in Nigeria and in Africa in general.
Now that they understand exactly what has been expected of them, I want them to run. I want them to be able to go and start their postgraduate program. I want them to be able to go and bring out some of the low-hanging fruits, to be able to begin to use their greenhouses and the tissue culture. I want them to be able to get their lab equipment so that they'll make this center not only just a center that is serving the plateau, but a center that the entire North Central will be able to access.
So I would like to use this opportunity to first and foremost thank the Chief Executive of the University of Jos in the person of Professor Ishaya Tanko, who is the 10th Substitute Vice-Chancellor of the University of Jos, for approving this training on repositioning the TETFund Centre of Excellence for teaching, research, innovation excellence, and institutional sustainability. In fact, we are very much grateful for all that he has done, for his magnanimity, and at the same time, I want to thank the management of University of Jos for putting themselves together to make sure that we have achieved the goals set for the TETFund Centre of Excellence in University of Jos. And also my appreciation goes to the Director, Research and Development Centers of Excellence for the TETFund in the person of Dr. Bakari Gire. He has really done as well by sending a representative in the person of Dr. Comfort Ochepo, who was together with us since from the 21st to the 25th of September to attend this training. And also I want to thank the participants that despite their tight schedules, were able to come, to sit, to listen, and also to learn new techniques of trying to a kind of create positive impact in terms of food sustainability and food security